Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going over the March gift card items on Roblox 2025. So yeah, let's get started. So we do have an interesting mix of items here, not really necessarily the new ones, but what we know of what's coming in the future, which is actually some good news that I think people have been trying to look for, so we'll get to that soon. But first off, let's go over the items that we do have for March right over here. And firstly, we have this groovy umbrella hat, which actually looks pretty cool. There are no effects with it, but I think it definitely looks pretty nice on its own, and not every item needs effects to actually look pretty nice. So definitely pretty cool looking item here. Has kind of tie-dye pattern going all over it, so definitely not too bad. And if you do wear it right over there, it actually looks pretty nice on the character. So if you do want to get this one, you can get it from the store Target in March of 2025 right over there. Next up right over here, we have the Royal Blue Kingly Skull, which is pretty interesting. Definitely fits the Mardi Gras theme for that holiday, which is coming up. So definitely pretty cool item there. It does look pretty huge on your character though, so it might be hard to wear other items with it, but still, it looks pretty decent, so not a bad new item there. No effects with it once again, but if you do want to get this one, you can get this one from Walmart, Asda, or Sam's Club in March right over there. Next up, if you go to the gift card page on the left side of your screen, you'll be able to scroll down and see that there is two items here. There is the select item and the bonus item. Now you can get both of these just by buying a gift card here, so if you buy one just for $10, you should be able to get both of these sent to your account via code. So this is the main area where you can get both of these. However, this first one over here, the select item, you can actually redeem from any store that does not have its own item specifically for that store in the month of March. So pretty much any store other than Walmart, Asda, Sam's Club, Target, and Costco will give you this item as well in March. So any store that sells gift cards that are not those 5 stores I mentioned should give you this item as well. So this is also going to be very common. But looking more in depth on these items, this is the select one here, the one from the gift card page, as well as any other store, not including those 5 that I mentioned. So a pretty cool item here. It's a pretty simple top hat with monocle there, so not a bad item. I feel like the monocle does sit quite low though, so it doesn't actually go over the eye. But if you move the item up using the item position editor, then it might look a bit better. But still a pretty decent item for select retailers there. And then next up, this is the bonus item from the gift card page, this mini orange dragon shoulder pet. Also pretty cool looking item, definitely well made. And it looks like this on the character just because of my pose right now, but it sits on the shoulder right over there, so that's where you can expect it to be. And you can get this one exclusively on the gift card page right over here in the description of it. And neither of these have effects, but they're both still pretty decent items over there. And then next up right over here, this is actually the interesting thing here for this month, because this is an item for Costco, which if you remember, Costco actually had its own items a couple months ago, but they did stop it along with all the other ones. However, they did bring it back here for March, which is pretty cool, so it's pretty nice that they brought back this one here. And right over here, this is what it looks like when you wear it. Definitely not too bad, it's a pretty cool new item, so you can get these neon pulse shades from Costco in March. And that's just the interesting thing here, as they did release their promotional image already. Usually they release the promotional images in April, but Costco released theirs a little bit early here for March. But we do see some interesting things here for the other 2 items. As you can see, the next 2 items do have effects, which I think people have been looking for, and they do actually have effects here. But I do want to mention here that especially for this corn one, this one was actually an old item that was leaked in November. I don't think I mentioned it in my November video because we knew by that point it was scrapped, but I did mention it in my Discord server. But this was actually planned for November, but they didn't end up releasing it. They released other things instead, and I feel like that could be the same case for this turkey tail, as turkeys relate more to November Thanksgiving. So these both could have been items planned for November that didn't go through, and they're just reusing them here. So that could be the case. It is the case for this corn. It might be the case for this turkey tail. So even though these do have effects, it could be because they were planned for before when they were making items with effects, and they're just reusing them now. So that could be the case, but once again, it's not very clear there for this turkey tail, especially if that is the case or if this is a brand new item. But they do both have effects here. So for April, you can look forward to this turkey tail. It has this kind of feather effect, and in May, you can look forward to this corn head that has this kind of leaf effect. So 2 pretty cool items here to look forward to for Costco with effects over there. And we won't know for the other stores if the future items have effects until April when they release their promotional images. So if they do release them and we see they have effects, then we know this is the case for every store that effects are coming back. But for now, we can't really tell, given that this one especially is a reused item from back when they made effects, so we can't really know for sure at the moment. But still a decent sign for hopefully what's to come with Costco returning here. And then next up right over here, we do have the Amazon items, which are animal themed. Most of them actually look pretty cool. Once again, no effects for these here, but we do actually have some pretty decent ones here along with their prices. So first off, we have the South China Tiger Tail. This one is going to be the cheapest one for $10, $15, or $20 on Amazon. So if you do end up getting this one, this is how it looks like on your character, pretty much how every tail looks like, goes on the back right over there. So a pretty nice one, pretty decent for something that's pretty cheap right over there. Next up we have the Sola horns, which actually look pretty nice. Definitely a nice recreation of the actual animal's horns right over there. And when you wear them, they actually go up pretty high on the character. I don't think UGC can actually make an item this tall, so definitely a pretty unique item in terms of the size right over there. And this is the second cheapest one, the $25, $30, and $40 one. So if you buy a card for either of these three prices, you'll be able to get to these horns. Then next up, the Pygmy three-toed sloth back buddy. This one's kind of tiny, but that is because it is the Pygmy sloth, so it's obviously going to be tiny because of that, but definitely pretty cute, but it might be hard to see if you have anything in the back, especially like a backpack, so might be hard there, but definitely a pretty cute item there. And this is going to be the third cheapest one for $50, $75, or $100. You'll be able to get this one. Next up right over here, we have the California Condor, and I think this is one of the more unique ones given its size. Similar to the Solo horns, I don't think UGC can really make an item that goes out this wide, so definitely a very unique item just by its size right over there. And it is a hat accessory, so you can wear it pretty much everywhere, and it looks pretty cool, so definitely a pretty unique one there. And this is going to be the second most expensive one, so you'll need to spend either $125, $150, or $200 to get this one, so pretty expensive one. And the last one right over here is the Bornean Orangutan Shoulder Buddy. Another pretty cool item here, also very unique because of its appearance right over there. It's a very huge item, definitely stands out compared to a lot of the other items, so definitely pretty cool there. Definitely a pretty nice one there. So if you do want to get this one, this is going to be the most expensive one. You can get it for $300, $400, or $500 from Amazon, which not many people are going to get, so it's going to be rare due to the high price, but definitely a pretty cool item nonetheless. So yeah, those are the March gift card items for 2025. Once again, kind of similar to the last 2 months with not really much things going on here. However, there is signs of things getting better, so hopefully things actually do get better for gift cards in the future. But yeah, that's pretty much the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!